Welcome to the Crypto Mysteries YouTube channel once again. My name is Boy and I am your coach. If you're new to this channel, on this channel we teach you everything about the basics of crypto and everything you need to know about the crypto space. If you're an old subscriber, welcome once again. This is going to be another enlightening video and we're going to be talking about the different kinds of cryptocurrency exchanges in existence in the crypto space. Now let's dive right in without wasting much time. So we have different types of crypto exchanges. As I mentioned in a previous video, if you haven't seen our older videos, please go to our channel, check those videos out. Those videos contain everything about the basics that you need to know in crypto and how to understand the industry better. So back to our crypto exchanges. We have three types of crypto exchanges, and these are the centralized exchanges with the CEXs, SEXs, and the decentralized exchanges, the DEXs, and the hybrid exchanges, which are a combination of both the features of the centralized and the decentralized exchanges. Now, the centralized exchanges are the traditional exchanges that operate under a central authority. That means they have kind of like a central database. There are exchanges like Binance, Coinbase, KuCoin, OKX, Poloniex, Bittrex, and so many other cryptocurrency exchanges in existence, which have kind of like a central authority. Everything is stored on a particular database, but decentralized exchanges, on the other hand, centralized exchanges also, centralized exchange wallets are also called custodial wallets, because your digital asset is in custody of the crypto exchange. You understand? Now, meanwhile, decentralized exchanges, on the other hand, they are kind of like a peer-to-peer exchange that operate on the blockchain. Also, another thing I would like to mention about centralized exchanges is that they also have a KYC, which is a know your customer policy. You understand? So for you to use a centralized exchange, you must always go through the KYC process. Meanwhile, on the other hand, decentralized exchanges don't have that KYC process, so it has more privacy and it gives you control over your assets. You understand? So decentralized exchanges use non-custodial wallets, which are wallets like your mobile wallets or your desktop wallets or your hardware wallets. You connect your wallets to the exchange platform and do your transaction, and your digital assets are in your wallet. It is not in custody of the exchange. The exchange has no central server. And now decentralized exchanges also use a method called the automated market maker, which is the AMM for short. Now, what that means is that the exchange determines the price of the digital asset based on supply and demand of the asset, of the digital asset. You understand? Meanwhile, the centralized exchanges mostly use order book. You have some of the centralized exchanges use the order book method, and some of them use the over-the-counter method, and all that. When we go into the videos where we would look into all these exchanges, how to set up an account, how to buy these coins and all that, I'll give more explanation on all of that. So over to hybrid exchanges. As I said before, hybrid exchanges are a combination of centralized and the features of the centralized and the decentralized exchanges. Now, what are the advantages and disadvantages of centralized exchanges? Centralized exchanges advantages is that they have a high trading volume and liquidity, you know. So there's more traders on centralized exchanges than on decentralized exchanges because somehow these centralized exchanges platforms are easier to use, Also, that's another advantage, they have the user friendly user interfaces, and they often have lower fees than the decentralized exchanges. But also, we have disadvantages when it comes to centralized exchanges because they rely on a central authority and anything is possible, That's why if you watch the video when I talked about cryptocurrency wallets and I talked about exchange wallets, I said it wasn't really advisable to keep your coins on an exchange wallet because anything is possible. Like we witnessed in the FTX uh, crash recently, the FTX exchange that went into their systems were hacked and some they went into liquidation. So that those are the dangers of using centralized exchanges or keeping your digital assets on centralized exchanges. Then also there's the lack of privacy and anonymity based on the KYC, as I spoke before. You need to do your KYC for you to use centralized exchanges. So we'll move over to decentralized exchanges. What are the advantages of decentralized exchanges? It has no central authority. It uses blockchain technology, so there's no central authority. It offers more privacy and security, and it gives the users full control of their assets, you know. But on the other hand, the disadvantage is that they do not have liquidity and trading volume as much as centralized exchanges, and the interfaces are not really user friendly, they are quite much more difficult to use than the centralized exchanges. Now, hybrid exchanges, they already combine both of these exchanges, decentralized and the centralized, so it offers reduced counterparty risk. They also do not really have a lot of trading volume because more people use centralized exchanges, as I have said. In fact, there are very few hybrid exchanges in existence. I only knew about IDO, EID double O. That's one hybrid exchange that I know about, although I don't really use it. You know, they are more complex and harder to use than centralized or decentralized exchanges, and they are not as secure as decentralized exchanges. Now, what are the major differences of the centralized and centralized exchanges? You know, Now for centralized exchanges, transactions are done through the intermediary, which is the central authority. Like if you are buying a coin on Binance, Binance is the one that determines the condition of your transactions and all that. They also have their trading fees and all that. So everything is kind of like governed by the central body, which is the Binance exchange. Meanwhile, on the other hand, decentralized exchanges are automated smart contracts, and as we spoke in our video about smart contracts, they are executable codes that have already been written into the program, so immediately it's deployed on the blockchain. Nothing can be tampered with it. So there's no need for an intermediary. It's a decentralized network and all that. Now, for data storage, centralized exchanges have their data stored on a central server. which could be hacked. The decentralized exchanges have their data stored on the blockchain, which cannot be hacked. You know, for market making, which is buying and selling of the digital assets, the centralized exchanges use order book method, as I mentioned before. Decentralized exchanges use the automated market maker. Centralized exchanges have higher trading fees in some cases, not really completely. But decentralized exchanges, they also have lower transactions depending on the blockchain you are dealing with. Polygon, Binance Smart Chain, and all that, they have lower fees. Well, for Ethereum has a much higher fees than those other blockchains. Now, for centralized exchanges, you have faster transactions and trades complete in milliseconds. But for decentralized exchanges, trades could take up to several minutes to complete because of low liquidity and volume. Now, centralized exchanges, you disclose your identity, because of the KYC process. For decentralized exchanges, there's no need for your identity. Your identity is only represented by your wallet address. So those are the differences between centralized and decentralized exchanges. Now we move to what kind of exchanges would suit different categories of people coming into the crypto industry. Now, for beginners, centralized exchanges are most preferred, you know, but something you need to know is you shouldn't store your coins on a centralized exchange wallet or on a centralized exchange platform. Always have a mobile wallet or a desktop wallet or a browser extension wallet rather, that you store your coins on, so you don't leave your coins on the centralized exchange wallets, because it's really risky. It could be hacked and you could lose your coins, or anything is possible when it comes to the centralized exchanges. But for decentralized exchanges, people that are more privacy minded, decentralized exchanges is perfect for them. When you advance in the crypto space, you realize that decentralized exchanges are actually much more cooler to use, because you are in control of your digital assets. You have complete control over your digital assets. Hybrid exchanges, as I said before, they are not really used by a lot of people. I don't really see any reason why I should be looking for a hybrid exchange to use for now. I'm satisfied with the centralized and centralized exchanges, So that's just it. Now, in conclusion, I would say that before you pick any exchange, you should also do your own research. Not everything you see online is legit, so I'll show you how to find out all this information in future videos, where we start looking at where we start setting up accounts on these exchanges, buying coins on these exchanges, sending coins between wallet and exchanges and all that, So stay secure in the crypto space. There's nothing as valuable as protecting your funds when you are in crypto, you know. So stay informed. Always do your own research. Not everything I say is the entire information that you can get about what is in the crypto space, or whatever I'm speaking about for the day, So always do your own research. Expand on your knowledge of crypto and become the maestro that you want to be in the crypto space. All right. Thank you guys for staying to this end of this session. I love you all. This channel is going to take you from where you have been or where you are to where you want to be in crypto. And it will be my pleasure to be your guide on the way forward. See you in the next video, guys. Take care. Peace out.